How's it going, everyone, and welcome back to the channel. I'm Vanilla Soup, and today we're going to be talking about an announcement for Halo Infinite that was just kind of out of nowhere. Now, it's not anything super game related, but it's regarding the merch, which I find super cool. I love collecting anything Halo, especially for Halo Infinite. It's all looking so good. So if you weren't aware, Dark Horse just unveiled a new figure for Halo Infinite. Now, I have their first release for Halo Infinite right here. I absolutely love this figure. If you want to watch me unbox this, I will leave the link to this video in the description below, but regardless of my video, I just absolutely adore this figure. It's really nice, and the fact that they're making more is going to be really cool. But before we jump into the figure and talking about the exact detail of it, if you like the video, definitely click a like on the video. It does help out the channel a lot. But with that out of the way, let's jump into it. All right, and here is the new announced figure. I absolutely adore its look. I think it looks really cool. I think it's really dynamic. Not that I have a big problem with how this pose looks on this one, but this one is going to be extra cool with the grapple shot on the left arm, with the energy sword on the right. It's so good. But to look at it from a couple different angles, we have a closer up look at his face here, and then from the back with the assault rifle strapped to the back, which is a super nice touch. Then we'll see him from far away with the energy sword and a little bit more of a dark space. I like how they use a little bit of lighting there to make it look like it's actually glowing almost. You know, I think that's pretty cool. They do say that this is a red energy sword. However, if we look at it from a couple different angles here, let me see if I could pull one up here. On this one especially, that looks more orange to me, which when I think orange energy sword, I think of the Prophet's Bane. I know this isn't the right shape to be the Prophet's Bane, but man, I can't help but wonder if this is a tease. It's probably not, but I kind of wonder if it is. Hi, this is Editing Kyle here, and yes, I do know that Jega Ardamnai's energy sword is in fact red, and it does look really cool. I just don't think that this one looks quite like Jega's energy sword. I know that this is probably just a prototype that they took a picture of for the sake of marketing. I can't wait till we get some more pictures to make it look more red if it really is supposed to be red. But until then, this is why I think it's orange. Anyway, let's get back to it. The official description on the figure is John 117, the Master Chief, legendary Spartan 2 super soldier and defender of humanity from galactic threats around every corner. Countless times, the Master Chief has defied impossible odds to become the hero we needed him to be. Now on the surface of a mysterious Halo ring, he must once again pull humanity back from the brink. So pretty much just, you know, identifying that this is indeed from Halo Infinite's setting, and that's why we have him looking like this, and the equipment that he has on him. So it's, you know, generic PR stuff for a new product. Then he goes on to say, of course, legendary heroes should be immortalized in legendary ways. So while you're saving humanity as the Master Chief in Halo Infinite, Dark Horse will help you by showcasing the Chief himself with the incredible 10.5-inch statue complete with grapple shot and energy sword that will bring the surface of Zeta Halo straight to the surface of your favorite shelf. Haha. I do want to state again that Dark Horse really did knock this figure out of the park, which is why I was so easily persuaded to get a pre-order on this one already. It's already done. I have him pre-ordered. I'm just set to go, waiting for that special release date, which is actually slated for the 28th of November, as you can see right here. I know what a lot of people are going to say instantly. Oh, new Halo Infinite release date. I don't think so. I know that this figure was slated to come out with the Series X and Halo Infinite back last year, but I don't think that's going to be the case again here. I think this is just a new date for this new figure. I don't think it has anything to do with the date, although it is in November, which I can see why people would think that it would have something to do with it, because that's kind of highly speculated to be the release month, but I guess we'll see. I don't think, long story short, I don't think this confirms a release date. It may be the release date, but I don't think it confirms it. In fact, the 28th is actually a Sunday, and I seriously doubt Halo Infinite would release on a Sunday. I just don't see that happening. All right, so that's cool. You made a video about a figure. Congrats. But that's not the only thing I want to talk about. I want to talk about the fact that they not only made one figure, they announced 2 figures, and this is driving me insane. I don't like this. I'm wasting so much money on Halo merch. Help me. So this is on EB Games Australia. It's so similar, but if you'll notice right away, this has a blue energy sword instead of the orange one, or the red one as they call it. I still think it looks pretty orange, but regardless, this one comes with a blue energy sword, which is the traditional energy sword look that we're used to. So this one I do want this one. I'm glad that in the US we are getting the red one. I will put this out there though. eventually I do want both. I think they'll look really cool side by side, you know, bookending my shelf here. I think it's going to look really cool. I really want both. However, this seems to be exclusive to Australia. Now, I am recording this video as soon as this dropped online, not 20 minutes after I saw this initially, so things may change. I'm going to be a little bit patient. I'm going to wait maybe like a month or two to see if this does find a way as an option to Best Buy or GameStop even, because EB Games is kind of the GameStop of other countries here. But I think if there was a GameStop exclusive one, it would probably be this one, and I'd be happy to buy both. I think this would be great. That's going to be a little bit much for me, but I understand conversion rate. I don't really know exactly what that would convert to in US dollars, but I would imagine it would be the same price as the Master Chief in the US at Best Buy, which is $69.99. Nice. Now, this one does offer a very similar description. The only difference I could find is that it does mention that this is an energy sword, not a red energy sword like in the other listing, but really they are identical figures, just with a slightly different paint scheme. I will put this out there as well. If any of you are open to the idea of helping a brother out, if you're in Australia and I would definitely pitch in some money for your lunch that day, and I'd cover shipping. Like I said, I'm gonna wait a little bit, but if that doesn't end up being the case of it releasing over here in the US too, I would love to get my hands on both of these. So follow me on Twitter, and then we could talk about it there, or even just join the Discord. Heck, you could just DM me wherever you want, but I'd prefer to get both. That would be the dream, because they look sick. And one thing I also really want to mention is that I have been wanting Halo figures to kind of step up their game for a long time. I love the action figures we've been getting. I think Jazwares has been doing a fantastic job on those. But as far as dynamic looking figures and statues, we've been lacking for quite some time. The pipe dream would be to have the Weta Workshop one that released way back in the day, but that's never going to happen. So I'm glad we're getting new figures and new statues that look dynamic and look great as display pieces. I'm just so happy about this. This is a dream come true. I'm gonna geek out over this for a while now. I'm happy about it. I hope you guys like the video. Remember, if you do like this video, if you want to see more of these like instant update kind of things where I'm just kind of spewing off the information, let me know in the comment section down below. Let me know what you think about these figures. Like I said, I'm floored with them. What do you think? Are they up to par for what you would want? Do you think you'll want to try and get both, or just one of them? Let me know in the comment section down below. But until next time, everyone, I'll see you online. Vanilla Soup, out.